The new season has arrived and some people just don't get it. They'll never experience the scenes of a last-minute winner.
Never understand the importance of bragging rights over a rival or know the thrill of bouncing back from a defeat.
Being a football fan is a rollercoaster ride of emotions, but we wouldn't have it any other way. There's nothing quite like it.
Sky Bet is not for everyone. It's for the fans. 18 plus. T's and C's apply. Gambleaware.org.
What a performance that was from Manchester City this weekend. Buvey, you must be over the moon.
Well, there were 6 performances I could have said they were outstanding. Nuri, John Stones looked like a Rolls Royce. Seeing him fit is outstanding, obviously from an England perspective as well. Cherky comes on, scores an outstanding goal. Reijnders, did you see his finish on his left foot?
Reijnders is the one.
And then you're looking at other players. Oscar Bob. I mean, I'm talking about 5, 6, 7 players who are like already looking really, really sharp.
And do you know who you haven't even said? Haaland.
Haaland looked
Haaland's
good, yeah.
sharp. 2 big goals.
3 seasons in a row now. He scores on the opening game.
One of those goals, I thought. You know when it was cut back to him and he like rifled it in.
Yeah.
Great goal.
Yeah.
Great move entirely.
That was Reijnders' goal and assist.
Reijnders, man.
Yeah.
No, like that. You know that kind of the end of De Bruyne. And I think Manchester United fans have been pretty irked about a lot of people kind of dismissing the Manchester City title charge. I did it. I don't think Manchester City win the league, and I haven't really factored them in. I think it's a 2-horse race at best. Part of my reasoning for that, the way that I rationalised Man City this year was they've lost De Bruyne, they can't replace De Bruyne. It's the impossible thing to do to move on without him. And then you look at that performance from Reijnders and you think, 45 million quid or whatever it was from AC Milan didn't come with the fanfare. Like, you know, when Wirtz signed, it was like all going on and various signings this year. And Burmo to Manchester United, it was a saga and the constant noises that have come out of various clubs with various signings. Reijnders just kind of landed at Man City without too much fanfare.
And sometimes that helps a player because if you go for 100 million quid, I mean, Wirtz looks a little bit stressed against Bournemouth. I'm sure he'll come good. But Reijnders, he's gone right under the radar, like you've said. He's played for the biggest club in Italy, arguably, put in huge performances in the Champions League and for the Dutch national side. He is a Rolls Royce of the highest level. The finish... honestly, if Sesko had that finish, we'd be talking about him as an outstanding striker. I mean, it's an outstanding finish. He controls the game. He's athletic. And do you know what? He plays with a smile on his face. All these modern footballers, they're so stressed. They've got the social media, the PR machine on their shoulders. They look like stressed individuals. He plays like he's playing with his mates when he was 10 years old. He's a joy to watch.
No, I agree. It was a great performance. I mean, we have to factor in as well. It was against Wolverhampton Wanderers, who it is. You know, it's all very well, and you weren't wrong. But in terms of like how to start a season, that's how to do it, isn't it?
Tottenham coming up as well. So Tottenham's the real test because yes, City should be favourites against Tottenham, but they're a big side. Tottenham, they look really, really good in the Super Cup. Thomas Frank looks fantastic. I think he's suiting the role already. Kudus is looking electric. Richarlison scoring bicycle kicks. So if City come through that game casual, win that game, we've got a title race on our hands.
Yeah, it's
Do you think you've got that in you to sustain the title race? Because you know, there's a lot of newness about this City side, isn't there? Do you see there being any consistency issues amongst some of these players, or you think what we're seeing right now is how it's going to be?
I'm not worried about the forward line. I think if Cherky has a bad game, Reijnders comes in. If Reijnders has a bad game, Foden comes in. And by the way, I think Reijnders will play every game. Oscar Bob's coming in.
Oh, mate, we've got to talk about Oscar Bob.
Yeah, well, we have to. But ultimately, defensively, is James Trafford good enough to go to Arsenal away and keep a clean sheet? Anfield away? Yeah. At the moment, it's James Trafford and Ederson and Ortega. One of them's going to leave. That's the big issue. And then it's the centre-backs. If Diaz can stay fit with John Stones for 30 out of the 38 games, we've got a serious side.
Question that you've asked there, almost rhetorically, I think you need to answer it. I'll ask you the question. Can James Trafford go to Arsenal and keep a clean sheet?
If he keeps it simple, he's got more than enough talent as a shot stopper and he's good with his feet. It's just it's a big ask. Any kid at that age as a keeper, you know, some keepers don't come good until they're in their 30s. Van der Sar joined Man United. Yeah. His peak of his career, arguably. He was 34 years old. So it takes a long time to come good as a keeper. All I'm saying is, you go to Anfield, they hoist the ball in, and he makes a mistake.
He did win a European Cup when he was a teenager, but
well, yeah, exactly. But it takes a long time as a keeper. I like James Trafford a lot. He was good with his feet as well, but there's still some big question marks, of course, in terms of the defensive unit. To win a Premier League title with Ruben Diaz, who had a poor season last season, the right back, Rico Lewis is still at the club. I can't believe he even played. He was linked to Nottingham Forest. So yeah, I think Spurs is a big one.
It was basically perfect. Is there anything?
No concerns, mate.
No concerns. I thought he looked really good.
Clean sheet.
There was also no jeopardy. Like at no point did it ever look like you were in trouble.
And that might help City, like it did with Liverpool last season. There was no jeopardy for Liverpool last season. No one thought they were going to win it. Yeah. And they've come out of nowhere to win it and get, City could be 10 points clear by January.
It is weird that City were the champions before Liverpool, and all the talk has been on Liverpool, Arsenal. Like that helped City massively, man.
No, but that will change very quickly.
No,
I mean,
it will,
I think
but
it's starting to
still-
change now, one game in.
The big stories are Arsenal and Liverpool generally, isn't it?
Yeah, they have been certainly with the signings. Like Reijnders landing at City really went under the radar. Like when you think about the noise and fanfare of Florian Wirtz landing at Liverpool, when you think of the saga that was Mbeumo going to Man United, even like Reijnders just signed for Man City and the world kept turning and nobody really spoke about it.
Yeah, 100%.
And I mean, what a performance it was.
Do you
It's
guys need
outstanding.
anything else, do you think, between now and close of the window?
I'd like the keeper situation done. So if it's James Trafford 1, Ortega 2, that's fair enough. But Edison to Galatasaray, maybe someone like Kovacic or Gundogan, get them maybe out the door just for Guardiola's sake. He likes to have a trim, lean squad. He doesn't want 30 players in a squad. He wants it nice and trim. I think we're very, very close. The right back situation at the highest level will be. I don't see too many unless it's a crazy one for Donnarumma, which has been heavily linked. I don't see why that would happen. He can't play with his feet. If he's not good enough for Luis Enrique, why is he good enough for Pep Guardiola? So, I mean, Pep Guardiola's never not won a league title after losing it. He's always won it after that for his entire history of his managerial career. He's never gone 2 seasons without winning a league title in his entire career since 2008. So the history books are looking good for that if you just look at that record.
Nah, they're too good, City. I was really impressed. Slightly surprised as well, just how efficient they looked. What do you think about the potential Savinho replacement? Like, do you think Oscar Bob is up to the
Bob's
job?
better than Savinho. Miles better. He's better than Doku. And if you want to bring in Rodrigo for experience, I mean, top level experience, that is the kind of luxury that City can talk about these days, which is crazy. I'd do that, of
Is that
course.
genuine possibility, that?
It's unlikely now we're getting close to the window. I'd just get rid of Savinho. He doesn't want to be at the club. You double your money on him. Let him go to Tottenham. He's a good footballer. He's not a great footballer right now. I'm sure he'll progress, but I don't want him to progress at City if he doesn't want to stay at the
I'm
club.
surprised Doku's there. I just don't get Doku at all.
It'd be Marmouche on the left. He came on the left. It'd be Marmouche on one side, Bob on the other. I can't wait. It's a very exciting City
I
side.
think Doku would be a great winger for like a Man United or a Spurs or someone, but Pep demands just that, just got to keep going.
Do you hear Thierry Henry
Playing
talking
for-
about him?
No.
Thierry Henry obviously would have coached him at Belgium and he weren't having it. Thierry Henry just didn't, he was very scathing about
He
it.
doesn't think, you think
No, Henry's just, basically. Yeah, Henry was
I'm
like,
beginning
who are we to
feel that
argue
way.
with Henry, I guess.
He's not improved since he joined, and that's
No.
3 years ago now.
no, and possibly regressed a touch, actually.
He's definitely regressed. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Yeah.
But then City will probably go and get 75 million for him.
It's great
You
business.
know what I mean?
It's top level business.
Mm.
There's no question.
Haaland taking on a more senior role at City now as well. He's been there for a few years, with the departures of some key players. He looks like one of the older heads now there, which is weird. How do you see his role being this season?
Well, he needs to take everything on the mantle. He does need to bring people up with him because he's one of the top footballers in world football. Whether we like it or not, he's a prodigious talent. 103 goals and assists now in 98 appearances in the Premier League. He's approaching the 100-goal club in 3 seasons, which is ridiculously scary. And he was good in the game. He scored a great goal, the second goal. So he's got to put more on his shoulders. He obviously shirked responsibility in the FA Cup final of taking the penalty. I hope this season he takes every penalty, every big moment, he takes it on the chest. And we could be looking at someone that scores 40, 50 goals again this season in all competitions.
Mm. And if he does that, what are you thinking overall, Buvey? Like, you think you can win the league? You think you will win the league? What was your prediction on our prediction video? I can't remember.
I put City second. I just
Did
think
you?
Liverpool with
I put
Salah, Van
City to win
Dijk
the
a
league.
little bit closer to
Did
being in there.
And Adam McKola said City to win the league. If I gave you the opportunity now, final opportunity to amend that, would you? Or do you still think it's going to be
Give me a
Liverpool?
couple more weeks because we could lose to Spurs. Do you know what I mean? It's only 1 week. It's crazy to change it after 1 week.
I don't think you will.
October the 1st, I'll do it then.
Yeah. And what do you think? Was this the Man City that we know in terms of like pressing, possession, and attacking fluidity? Like, do you feel like you're back off the back of
We're
a
close to
slightly
being back.
bumpy
We're
season?
close to being back. Yeah, it was very, very good. But it's Wolves away. I mean, they nearly got relegated last season. They could get relegated this season. They've got the thinnest squad I've ever seen in the Premier League. They've got no one coming off the bench. No one. They've sold all their best players. So let's just see Spurs, Liverpool coming up, Man United coming up. I mean,
Yeah, a couple of big results.
but you could win 5 in a row. That's how good the squad is.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree.